I just got back from vacation. We went to Universal Studios down in Florida. As you can hear, I'm incredibly sick. I feel like absolute mess. My internet's out, so I can't control my lights. It's all synced up through Elgato and everything. So I really don't know what we're doing here, but we're going to give this a shot. And that is talking about the new keyboard from CoolerMaster, the CK721 customizable keyboard. And just looking at the keyboard right here, as you can see, it is 65%, and you do have your volume wheel. Flipping it over underneath, you have 2 levels of pop-out feet. You have grips right there, and then grips on both levels of pop-out feet as well. It is USB-C, kind of recessed in there, so a little tough to fit other cables and whatnot in there, but again, a USB-C detachable right in the middle. Flipping over here to this side, as you can see, you got this little door. If we pop, there we go, if we pop that out, you see you have a wireless dongle, because yes, this keyboard can be used wired, wireless, or Bluetooth. And inside your box, of course, you're gonna get your keyboard, your manual, your detachable USB-C cable, your USB dongle extender, and then a keycap puller. That's just scratching the surface. There's a lot more that we're gonna dive into on this keyboard here. But before we dive into any of that there, a quick word from our sponsor, that being Corsair and the K70 RGB Pro full-size keyboard. Yeah, hey, come on. Who the heck made the sponsor plug a keyboard when we're reviewing a keyboard? This makes no sense, guys. Keep doing it. Just go with it. The production manager's over there telling me just keep rolling with this here. Again, I don't know what I'm doing here today. The Corsair K70 is packing a punch from features to build. As you can see, that tried and true Corsair build right here with that aluminum frame on the top. Heavy duty PBT keycaps right here. Underneath them, you're packing cherry switches. We have cherry speed silvers right here. And the great thing about that is you have the Axon processor on this as well. So you can get up to 8,000 polling rate, but you can also get the board in a variety of cherry switches from your browns to your blues to your reds and whatnot. But even other than that, being full size, you have all of your MIDI controls, volume wheel and everything, and then some of your profile shortcuts right over there. Underneath the keyboard, pop out feet, plenty of grips, wire routers and everything. And it also features a magnetic wrist rest that just slides on there for that comfortable typing experience. To find out more about the Corsair K70 RGB Pro keyboard, take a look at the links right down in the description. All right, so now back to the keyboard we're reviewing, the CoolerMaster CK721. And when I showed you what came with the box, the pretty much core experience of it, but diving deeper into the core experience of the keyboard, looking at it, out of the box, you're gonna get ABS keycaps. And as you can see, just right down on the bottom, they just leave that grime on them. I'm not a fan of ABS keycaps. They're just grimy and they show the shine over time. Now you also have all the shortcuts printed on these keycaps, which I absolutely love with CoolerMaster keyboards, because me personally, on a 65% keyboard, it's kind of hard to find all your shortcuts, but you have them all listed right there. I absolutely love it. And one other really cool thing about this keyboard is this knob. Not just that it's a knob, well, you can use it for skipping your track, pausing your music, muting it, volume control, and all that basic standard stuff, but you can also use it for your RGB, controlling that. So if you go with the CoolerMaster or your function key and go down here to one of your profile, as you see, again, it's printed right on the keycaps, and you can adjust it right like that. If we go to profile 3, and then we can adjust it like dimness all the way up, turn it all the way down, press it down there to turn it off, and you also go into profile 4, which is going to adjust the effect on it. Right there, just simply on the keyboard. How stinking cool is that? It's so simple to just adjust it like that, and it saves to the keyboard. So you're seeing there's just so much packed into it, but like I said in the beginning, that's just scratching the surface, because diving deeper on this keyboard here, let me go on and turn it off first. By the way, your power button's right on the side. As you see, you got wired, Bluetooth, and wireless. So anyways, we're gonna remove our knob, remove our space bar. I'm gonna pull up right here. Right, so we just pull that up, and then I'm gonna push it to the left. Bam, and then we're gonna take our top cover off. Now this top plate is aluminum. It's not extremely heavy by any means, but it is solid. I can't really flex it unless I really dive into it. And talking about how I took it off right there, one thing I want you to know, as you see, you got the little notch right there, the little screw in there, and then you have this little hook in there. Don't be like me. The first time I got this or tried to take it off, I was just tearing at it. What the heck's going on here? Accidentally, I shifted to the side and bam, it popped up right there. Maybe I should have looked at that manual. So this is where this keyboard's gonna start getting really juicy and interesting right here. So we looked at it out of the box. This is what you get, right? Now you can also get it in silver. Talking about it being in silver, you can get these interchangeable top plates. So you have this silver right here. Now this is more like a flat silver, and I don't know if the camera could pick this up. I really doubt it can, but there's slight blemishes right over here and over here. Just picks up a little bit more scratches. Again, it's like a smooth matte silver. Coming over to this is more just like that gunmetal one we had right there. It's kind of nice little texture, a little bit rough, kind of PBT feeling right there. And again, this is the silver. And as you see, you can get this little green deal here. Now, all of them have this little shiny edge just buffed out on the side, a serious fingerprint magnet, as you can see right there, but cool that you have the customizable options. Now coming over here, you can actually get customizable knobs right here. And again, they all just snap right on. All this stuff is super easy to change out. Touching on my one complaint of the board, the ABS keycaps that I'm not a fan of, right? They're also gonna offer PBT keycaps. As you see, we got the white and the black. And the cool thing about it is all the keycaps actually have the shortcuts actually printed on them. As you can see right here, I absolutely love it. You got your Bluetooth printed right there, all your RGB controls and all your shortcuts and everything. Again, some people don't like that because they feel like it makes their boards messy. Me personally, I love it because I always know which function to use. Bam, and it's right there. And they will also be coming out with their coiled cables right here. I'm not a big fan of coiled cables. I never have been, but let me tell you what, I like how tiny this one is. It doesn't take up much desk space because that's what I don't like about coiled cables. They just take up too much room. These are actually pretty small and very tight. But we have more to cover with this keyboard here as far as switches and then the sound test. They're using TCC switches, which honestly just aren't my favorite, you know? Let me go on and give you a sound test here and you can judge for yourself. So listen to that sound test. It sounds good. It really does. The stabs sound fantastic, right? There's two gripes I have. Well, there's a slight ping in it right there. I'm not sure if the microphone could pick it up, but there's a slight ping. So I wish there was some foam on the bottom. Really easy to take apart, pop off your feet, bam, slap that foam in there. You'll be good to go, you know? The other thing is, well, the ABS keycaps. It just gives it that real high-pitched plasticky sound, which I'm personally not a fan of. Luckily, they will be offering those PBT keycaps, and we're gonna slap on some of these right here and just see if it makes it sound any better. So as far as that comparison right there, it's probably hard to tell in the microphone, but you can hear it in person right here. It's just slightly thicker and it sounds a little bit more premium, but other than that, it just feels even more premium. Y'all know from ABS to PBT, and a lot of you might be just saying, well, heck, I got my own PBT keycap set. Let me go and slap it in there. Well, number one, you're going to need the 65%. So you got your little shortcuts and then your smaller shift and all that. These little short guys down there. So you're going to need that type of keycap there. But more importantly, like I stated before, I love the shortcuts printed on these. And that honestly rolls me right into my conclusion of this CoolerMaster keyboard right here. This keyboard's coming in at 120 bucks. And at that price point, it is up there, but I think a lot of it's backing it up. The wireless, the Bluetooth, the wired mode, the Mac, the Windows, the customization of it, this awesome knob. I think it's packing a lot to back it up. But I do have two complaints. Number one, being the ABS keycaps, which they're going to sell separately, but at that price point, I think they should have included them. I think it would have been pretty cool to include one interchangeable plate, just so you can actually experience that customization right out of the box and really feel it, right? This stuff's all going to be, all the customization stuff, even the keycaps is going to be sold at a later date, which I have no idea when it is, and I don't even know how much they're going to cost. So again, I feel like out of the box, they should have included a braided cable, PBT keycaps, and maybe just one plate and one knob so you can actually dabble with it. Heck, make the price $149 or something, and I think that would still be justifiable right there. So we're gonna have to wait and see how much these accessories are gonna cost and see if, again, if it justifies spending 120 bucks, and then how much will these accessories cost so you can actually customize your customizable keyboard. I'm getting confused now. Anyways, thank you so much for stopping by and watching this one. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope my lighting was okay and my raspy voice didn't bug you too much. If you enjoyed it, hit that thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Hope I'll catch you in the next one. Bye now.